Have you ever wondered how we can photograph the Milky Way when we are right inside it? Imagine you're standing in the middle of a vast city trying to capture an image of the entire metropolis. That's the challenge we face when we photograph the Milky Way, our cosmic home. The Milky Way, a spiral galaxy filled with billions of stars, is so expansive that it almost defies comprehension. We, on our little blue planet, are situated in one of its quieter suburbs, about 2/3 of the way out from the center. From our vantage point, we're not just inside the city, we're inside one of the buildings, attempting to capture the grandeur of the entire skyline. This presents a paradox. How can we photograph something so vast and all-encompassing, something we are an integral part of? It's like trying to see the entire forest while standing amidst the trees. So, how exactly do we capture images of our own galaxy? Let's delve into that mystery. To understand how we photograph the Milky Way, we need to understand a bit about astrophotography. Astrophotography, as the name suggests, is the art and science of photographing the cosmos. It's a little more complex than your standard landscape or portrait photography, but the outcomes, truly, are out of this world. At the heart of astrophotography is the concept of long exposure times. Unlike clicking a quick selfie, these photographs often require the shutter to be open for extended periods, sometimes for several minutes. This allows the camera to soak up as much light as possible, revealing the faint glows of distant stars and galaxies that our eyes simply can't perceive. However, the Earth's rotation presents a challenge. Leave the shutter open for too long, and the stars will start to streak across the image. This is where tracking mounts come into play. These ingenious devices move the camera at the same rate as the Earth's rotation, keeping the stars sharp and in focus throughout the long exposure. Yet even with long exposures and tracking mounts, one factor can make or break an astrophotograph: light pollution. The artificial lights of our cities and towns can wash out the delicate light of the stars, making it nearly impossible to capture the sky's natural beauty. That's why astrophotographers often venture to remote locations with dark skies, far from the glow of civilization. Bringing all these elements together is no small feat. It requires patience, precision, and a passion for the night sky. But when everything aligns, the camera can capture images that reveal the grandeur of the universe in ways our eyes never could. It can bring into view distant galaxies, nebulous gas clouds, and the shimmering curtain of the Milky Way. With these tools and techniques, photographers can capture incredible images of the night sky. But how do they capture the Milky Way? Photographing the Milky Way isn't as simple as pointing your camera at the sky and pressing the shutter button. Instead, it's an intricate process that requires patience, precision, and a deep understanding of the celestial elements. Let's delve into the step-by-step procedure. The first step is planning. You'll need to determine the best time to photograph the Milky Way. This is typically during new moon phases when the sky is at its darkest. Additionally, the Milky Way is most visible during the summer months in the northern hemisphere and during winter in the southern hemisphere. Next, find a location far from city lights to avoid light pollution. Tools like light pollution maps can guide you to the perfect spot. Remember, the darker the location, the better the view of the Milky Way. Once you've found your dark spot, it's time to set up your camera. A sturdy tripod is crucial to keep your camera stable during long exposure shots. You'll also need a camera with manual mode and a wide-angle lens with a large aperture to let in as much light as possible. Then, adjust your settings. Set your camera to manual mode and your lens to manual focus. Aim for an aperture of around f2.8. Set your ISO between 2000 and 6000 and your shutter speed to about 20 to 30 seconds. These settings allow your camera to capture as much detail of the Milky Way as possible without introducing too much noise or star trails. Now you're ready to shoot. Take multiple long exposure shots. Each shot will capture different aspects of the Milky Way and the surrounding stars. Finally, we come to post-processing. This is where the magic happens. Use a software like Adobe Lightroom or Photoshop to stitch together your shots, reduce noise, and enhance the details and colors of the Milky Way. It's a delicate balance of highlighting the galaxy's beauty while keeping the image natural and true to what the naked eye would see. It might be a lengthy process, but the results are truly out of this world. The Milky Way, with its stunning array of stars and celestial bodies, is a sight to behold, and capturing it in a photo is an achievement worth every effort. Let's sum up the main points about photographing our galaxy. We've journeyed through the fascinating realm of astrophotography, understanding its science, and how it allows us to capture celestial bodies like the Milky Way in stunning detail. Remember, this isn't an everyday snapshot. It's a scientific and artistic process that demands patience and precision. Our journey into the Milky Way's photography started with the basics, understanding the gear, the ideal settings, and the best times and places to photograph. Following this, we dove into the actual process of capturing the galaxy. We learned about long exposure, tracking mounts, and the importance of a clear, dark sky. But our exploration didn't end there. We also discovered the crucial role of post-processing. This step, often overlooked, can transform a good shot into a magnificent one. It's where we bring out the hidden details and colors, enhancing the image's overall impact. So the next time you look up at the night sky and marvel at the Milky Way, remember the incredible process that goes into capturing its beauty in a photograph. Photographing the Milky Way may seem like a daunting task, but with the right tools and techniques, anyone can do it. Astrophotography is an art that combines scientific understanding with creative expression, a blend that challenges and rewards in equal measure. It's a dance with the cosmos, a chance to marvel at our place in the universe. It isn't about perfection, but the journey of discovery, the thrill of seeing the unseen, and the joy of capturing a slice of the celestial majesty. Whether it's your first time pointing your camera skyward, or you're a seasoned pro, the night sky offers endless opportunities for exploration and wonder. So dust off your gear, step outside, tilt your gaze upward, and let the stars tell their story through your lens. Embrace the challenge, revel in the beauty, and remember to share your unique perspective of our galaxy with the world. Remember, we're all a part of this incredible galaxy, and capturing its beauty is a way of capturing a piece of ourselves.